rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball. Next. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now here is Nicholas Castellanos. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Cincinnati, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch coming, here it is. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in St. Louis. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
あーちゃー、さっきのキャバ嬢また派手ですな。さすがキャバ嬢。
In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, there's no
ま
doubt
さかまさかの
bust out big time.
固まって戻られになったいうて、
He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
8回まで行ってたんですけどね。
At the plate, Jesse Winker. And that misses for ball one. 276 the average coming in for him. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't get much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
早い人はもうやってますね。ああいうの0時からできるからね。
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the
面
plate has
白
to
そう
change
か
a little
な
bit,
とは
especially
思
if
い
you're
ま
a
す
guy
け
that
ど。
can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible,
キャバ嬢の
especially
上
on
の
the
方にお
ground.
った。
Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
派手な格好でしたよね。結構でも YouTube もエロいのありますからね。要はあんな動画残ってるのは思うんですけどね。キャバ嬢の方が全然人気やったけど。あっちゃ。結構なんか際どいやつとかようありますからね。
curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
丸出しで。さっきの写真の女優、名前なんていうか知らないけど。
Over to first, and that retires the side.
S1 女優らしいですけど、名前がわからん。なんか似たような顔が多いから、誰が誰やらわからんすね、あれね。あっちゃ。これまた際どすぎでやばいと思いますけど。
What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Here's the first pitch. Tommy Edman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
でも女優の質は確かに上がってますよね。
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he's back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Wow.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on.
逃げるスライダーはなかなか当てにくいですな。見逃しても入ってますからね、これね。
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Tyler O'Neill is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Austin Dean, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Speared on a hop. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Still no score. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Eugenio Suarez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. O'Neill comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting sixth, the center fielder.
Base is empty, 2 away, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, John Nogowski.
The right fielder, John.
Now here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
完全なボールだ。
Misses ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here is Andrew Kisner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box, Edmundo Sosa, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
画像検索かけるとブサイクな48の人が出てくる。さっきのあの女優ですか。
Is taken for ball 2.
画像検索とかできるんですね。
And try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
健太さんおはようございます。この試合ね、あれさっきやってたんですけど、ブルペンの画面で戻れんなって思って、結局やり直しですね。川北彩香って人かと思う。8回まで行ってたんですけどね、固まって戻れんなって思って、結局もう消しましたけどね。勝ってたんですよ。8回のとこまで行ってて、ピッチャー変えるかどうかやってる時に固まってもってね。
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
初めてですけどね。
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team. Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
まあでも今日はえらいオールスターで賑わってたみたいですね、リアルメジャーは。
And now pitch on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Dean arranged to his left as he
よ
tracks
うや
this
くこ
one
っ
down in
ち
left
は
center for
全
the
チ
first
ー
down.
ムオール
And
ス
with
ターの
one
良くな
away,
ると
let's
す
give you a
ごい
look at
で
the
すね。よく
standings
こ
in
こ
the
まで
NL
来ました。
Central entering play as you see where
ま
these
だ
two
まだ
teams sit in
4月
relation
で
to
す
one
からね。
another. So one gone now in the Cincinnati third.
まあ
Next
で
to
もやっ
bat will
ぱ
be Tucker Barnhart.
まんべんなくやってると進みがね、どうしても
First
か
pitch
かる
coming.
から。
Here it is.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout.
ま
This
あでも
guy is
カーディナ
carrying
ルス
himself
は
with a
調
presence
子い
out
い
on
で
the
すね、
mound.
まだ。
He's got feel for all his pitches.
Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now. Barnhart is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
ああ、確かに顔的になんか似てるっぽいですね。あのゴミくず野郎が。あちゃ
ー。A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel
いや、
like
ちょ
a
う
big victory.
ど誰かのツイッターで可愛いとか書いてて、
And that's into the corner, a foul ball
結
and right.
局誰や誰やみたいな感じになって。
Third inning, no score to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the
わ
soft
しじゃな
grounder
く
for
て
the
ツイッ
out.
ターでフォローしている人はいつも
Now
い
into
っ
the
てる
box,
人
Jose De
が
Leon.
可愛いとかツイートしてた。タイプじゃないな。
Pitch on the way. And a high
日
strike to
本
begin the
一
at
大
bat. It's
谷翔
0-1.
平が嫌いな男。アンチ大谷ですからね。
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to
で
the
も
inning.
AV 業
1-2-3
界も
go the Reds. Home
変わ
half
ら
of
ず
the third
活
coming
気があり
up.
ますか
No
らね。
score. Bottom of the third now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman.
そうそうそうそう。
First offering on its way.
まあ、元アイドルから AV 行
Breaking
くの
ball
で
that
もあり
time
ま
that
すからね。
misses out of the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
今でもあれですよね。セクシー女優とか言いますもんね。
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Nolan Arenado is on deck. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up to 2 strikes.
あれもハマってまうとずっと勝ってまうでしょ
Now
う
the
な。
3-2 pitch. There's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, digging for two.
おー、これ三塁行くでしょ。
Arms pumping, he's hustling for third.
足が速い
And
な。
the Redbirds are off to a fly-in start here. It's a lead-off triple.
AKB の人が出てくるんだけど、そっちの方がおばさんくらい。
He got a pitch that he liked and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
まあ昔はなんかそういうのも勝ったりとかもあった時代もありましたけどね。
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Edmund runner at third with no outs.
彼女さんがおったらもう全然 OK でしょ。
Strike on the inside and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1 and 2 now.
必要ないでしょ、それは。
you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's
おっしゃ、
located.
いったいった。
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he's safe.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, taking the
まあ
corners.
今は手軽にね、スマホでパッとサンプル画像とか見れますからね。まあ便利な時代になりましたよね。
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
見てたらとんでもないことになりそう。今も買ってるぜ。あ、買ってはるんすか。サンプル動画じゃ物足りないですか。
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
ミクレコさん的にはあの女優ちゃいますね。名前なんでしたっけ。サブ端末とかをバレないように持ってないと履歴でバレるからな。あっちゃ。全然買わんでも見れますもんね。
Now here's the first offering.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
深田栄二さんでしたっけ。
And an awful swing there 2-0 as the count goes to 2-1.
結構動画っていうか YouTube でもチャンネル持ってますもんね。
You were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Fastball well outside. Austin Dean is on deck. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in next, Austin Dean, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder, number 34.
Next, it'll be John Nagowski. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
見た目はあの子好きだけど動画見ると微妙やな。じゃあ。
Down and away, ball 1.
結構もう人気女優ですもんね。
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This
猫
is a
野郎
count
が
for
テ
a
レビの
fastball
前で
challenge,
超
and
邪
we'll
魔。
see if he's ready for it in the box.
Just got a piece of
ま
that
だ
one,
起きてるん
perhaps
ですね、
shortening
こ
up
の時
now
間
and get
帯。
the ball in play.
もう2時ですけど。
The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired.
どうでしょうね。今んとこ全く
We're through 3 here in the Gateway City.
わ
It's
から
now
んですね。
1-0 St. Louis. Nick Castellanos now back to the
でも
top of the
カーディナ
lineup
ルス
as
が
they're
一
still
番
looking for their first
安
base
定して
runner
る
in
よう
this
な
one.
感じですけ
No
ど
doubt
ね。
about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this
まあ
guy
理
out
想
on
は
the
そら
mound.
ね、全チームで
He has, but we'll see if this
チャ
second
ンピオン
trip
になれ
through
れ
the
ばいいん
order
ですけ
changes
ど。
anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what
まあ
kind
ま
of
だわからん
adjustments
で
these
す
hitters
ね。
are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
まだ4月の後半ですからね。
Pitch on the way.
この試合でやっと20試合目ですからね。
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it
ああ、
down.
先は長
Nice
いですよ。
play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
連敗やな。
At the plate now is Jesse Winker. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
まあ調子のええ時悪い時はね、どのチームでもありますけどね。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
負ける時はとことん負けるし。メッツが意外とね、初め調子良かったんですけど、最近ちょっと微妙になってきましたね。
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Pulled toward right center field.
ああ、でもやっぱ、
O'Neill is there
メ
as he
ジャー
had to
自体がお
travel
も
a
ろいです
ways,
ね。
but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him in second. And with that, the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. It remains 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
エンゼルス、インディアンス、ツインズブレーブ、彼女が交代でやってるのか。それはそれでいいですね。1、2、3、4、5。ヤンキースとかは健太さんがやってる感じなんで。
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
ヤンキース、ドジャース、パドレスは自分がやってます。
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor,
順位
but
的にはどんなもんだ。
hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really
そう
tough
いえば
job.
ですけ
Even the
ど、
best are going to miss some
PS5
from
届い
time
た
to
の言い
time,
ましたっけ。い
especially
や、
when
今
they're sort
初
of
めて知りました。
borderline like that last one.
当たり
I'm
は
sure
っ
the
たん
hitter
す
would
か。
want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Edmundo Sosa, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Sosa, a 25-year-old, he's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
ついに5デビューですか。
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Flaherty.
会社の上司からいただきました。すごいですね、その上司。画像はすごいでしょ。同じでも見た目ちゃいますもんね。よりなんかこう人間らしくなってるというか。
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Oh man, was that a hack? He's
あ
trying
と
to
はモ
create
ニ
his
ター
own
と
run
かそ
support
の
with a swing
テ
like
レビ
that.
持っとったらさらに良くなりますからね。
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Sosa, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That brings in Tommy Edman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He tripled last time up. The 1-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means
モニターもだいぶね PS5 とか Xbox とかでもいけるようなモニター出てきてますからね。
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a liner.
これは落ちる。あ、取るんかい。
Catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game. So it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
サイズ的にはやっぱあれちゃいます。27とか32ぐらいですかね。あんまりでかいのもなんかね。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Eugenio Suarez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
まあモニターによったら
Fouled away.
スピーカーがついてないモニターとかありますからね。そんな小さいのでやってんのはあちゃー、まあそら人それぞれね、大画面でやる人もいますけど。
Fouled off.
自分的にはまあ20後半から30ぐらいがちょうどええ感じですね。ああ、もしモニターのあれ調べるんやったらおすすめチャンネルありますよ。YouTube でモニターをとことん研究してる人がおってね。その人のチャンネルはちょこちょこ見ますけどね。モニターをやたら買いまくってる人がおるんですよ。名前がね。
With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
多分ね、検索モニケンで調べてもらったら出てくると思いますわ。モニター研究、略してモニケンですか。めちゃくちゃモニター徹底解説してますからね。これがええとか、あれがいいとか。顔出し配信してますからね。この人はもう、よう参考にしてますね。転売ヤーさんやら、転売ヤー。モニターをとことんね、いろんなのを買いまくって、検証してますけどね。
strike one to start the at bat.
でも細かく説明してくれるから分かりやすいですよね。
And there's ball one.
モニター買うんやったらその人の動画参考にしたらいいんちゃいますかね。
But I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
かなり個性的な配信者の人ですよね。
Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right.
おーっと、超えてもか。
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a
でも
little
ようあれだ
something
けモ
for
ニ
them
タ
to get
ー
excited
買いはる
about.
なと思うぐらいモニターだらけですよね。
This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is
ほ
at
んまに
second
モニ
base.
ター好き
A
なんや
shot
な
to
って
the
いう感
outfield
じ。
scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
ゲームをなんかちょこちょこ買うような感覚でモニター買ってはりますからね。
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Jonathan India digging in now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one.
まあモニターもほんまに高いのは高いし、安いのは安いしね。
A ball and a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Naquin takes his lead at third with 1 away.
ああ、はい。
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
なんとかこの回は抑えたい。
Ready with the 2-1.
わお。
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
3-2, full count. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
And now in the
ああ、
box,
ここで
Jose
ピ
De
ッチャ
Leon
ー
looking to
さす
put
が
the
に
ball in
変
play
えて
here.
こない
Went
です
down on
ね。
strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Popped him up.
よいしょ。
And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. But the Reds do strike for a run, and it comes on this RBI triple. Bottom of the 5th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Wade Miley is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Wade Miley.
Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in this
ああ、
one.
配信だけ見るのってやっぱ不思議な感じ。ピッチ
Getting
ャ
a
ー、ちょっと
little
待
jumpy
っ
in the
た。
box, so he steps out and
ピ
asks
ッ
for
チャーの
time.
準備だけ。0.1。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch.
ああ、またってこと
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. This is foul right side.
マイクラの鉄は肉みたいな形になった。
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat
マ
here.
イクラもでも長いですけど、未だに人気ですよね、あれね。
Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Nick one's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder.
あら、ヘッドセットの電池が減ってきた。
Stepping in next, Tyler O'Neill. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's a .375 hitter. Miley has his target. First pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next, here is Austin Dean. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. O'Neill, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this.
多分なんぼかするでしょうね。
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos.
あれも相当なユーザーいますからね。
Junior Fernandez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 44, Junior Fernandez.
で、さらに準備すると。9イニングで1イニング。26。
Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 33. Jesse.
And now, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Goldschmidt on to first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
ゴロになりそうでしたね。ベース踏んどったらライトゴロちゃいましたかい。
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Reds leave one, still tied 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, John Degowski. Now here's the first offering. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-0.
Hmm. 早すぎますかね。なかなかでも打ちにくいですね。
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Little chopper back to the mound.
ボテボテ。
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Kisner.
And stepping in, Andrew Kisner. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Standing in now, Edmundo Sosa. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Winker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
ここでピッチャー。2アウトやからもうこのまま行きましょうか。
Next up is Junior Fernandez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Miley sets. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Kisner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
危ない危ない。
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
たまにピッチャーでも普通に打ちますからね。あら、メジャー初ヒット。
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Cards strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Seventh inning ready to roll. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Arenado might try to make a play on it. 0-1 pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step
腹
on
の
first
虫
and
が
south for the out.
鳴きますな。もう眠ってしょうがない猫野郎。あちゃ。
Stepping up is Tyler Naquin. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. First pitch on the way. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder.
Yes.
And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Jonathan.
Now at the plate is Jonathan India. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2
今の
now.
球はいい球ですな。
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
ようやく変えてくれます。
Cam Bedrosian is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Nick Senzel is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Slider, ストレートスプリッター。
First offering. In there for strike 1.
ああ、
Yeah,
な
that
んと
looked
か
like an
抑え
auto
てま
take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
す。なかなかでも点が入らんですけどね。
lays off for ball one. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Popped up. Votto is right there, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
One gone for the Redbirds in the seventh. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
微妙なとこですよね。二塁。どうしようかな。変えますか。
Matt Carpenter will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Matt Carpenter.
Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And the low end slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. One out, nobody on. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. Get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three.
なんかボールの位置がバグってましたね。
In there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
いいスリーザをすれんかな。スリーザはすれんかな。
And 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, still tied 1 apiece. Matt Carpenter will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Now to bat, Tucker Barnhart. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Nagowski is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Nick Senzel, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Kisner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. Flew out last time up. And he takes ball 1.
なかなかいい感じで抑えてくれてますね。あー、打たれたか。あー、やばいやばい、逆になってる。
So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy.
センターが反応してまいりましたね。
Up next, Jesse Winker. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Yes,
nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Lucas Sims is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
清水さんですか。
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in is the outfielder, Austin Dean.
Number 0.
レフト。
Harrison Bader is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Bader.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Check swing and a pop up out toward the mound. And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away. Now to the plate, here is John Nagowski.
変えまくりですね。
Dylan Carlson steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
カーブスライダーチェンジ。
0-2. Here it comes. Fastball strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Andrew Kisner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
際どいとこですな。
The 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. He lets him off the hook there.
なんかバグりましたね。
I know one thing.
動
He
きがおかし
earned
かった
that
です
free
ね。
pass right there. He was tempted with some
高速
really
移動
good
しまし
pitches,
た
but
ね。
he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding in is Edmundo Sosa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench.
Hmm. 残ってんのがこの2人。変えますか。
Paul DeYoung will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Paul DeYoung.
First pitch on its way. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field.
お、入った入った入った。いきなり打ちましたな。代打成功。
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they take the lead 4-1.
持っていきましたよ。
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
TJ Antone enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
いやー、ここぞというとこで打ちましたね。ノーカウント。代打成功ですな。ちょっと待ってください。
Second baseman, Tommy.
この人を下げて。
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Castellanos gets there for the catch, and that ends the
ここ
inning.
でタイムリーからのフリーズや。
But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. St. Louis leads it 4-1. Harrison Bader will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Dylan Carlson stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Number 3, Dylan Carlson.
さすがにちょっとまだ準備が間に合ってないですけど。
Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Hmm. これでもう準備万端ですね。
Now it'll be Joey Votto. His prior history versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
あとはなんとか3人抑えれば。
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's
ストライ
count.
クが入らないです。
Now the 3-0 offering.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Fouled away. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
まずはワンアウト。
Digging in will be Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his
これは
shoes.
取って
Two
くれるん
balls
で
and a
すね。
strike now. Now the 2-1. On deck, Mike Moustakas. To short. He's
よい
got
し
it.
ょ。
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So next to bat will be Mike Moustakas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
よっしゃ。
Sent in the air
こ
out
れ
to
で終わり
straightaway
でしょう。
central. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
いやー、最後で勝ちましたね。
As their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the brooms.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Cardinals crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Junior Fernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Giovanni Gallegos hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
最後のスリーランが決まりましたね。
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory. これで3連勝ですね。貯金も10になりましたね。カージアナルース。並んでますね、ラで。貯金だらけですね。ヤンキース。尻の穴が火事になったチーム。あちゃー。まあとりあえず終わってお疲れ様でした。もうあとあちゃさあではでは。